Hi, my name is Dheeraj and this video is going to be about my pitch for my upcoming photography exhibition. My concept for the photography exhibition is based around the theme of technology. My main focus will be to take pictures of technology in the dark and also during the day. This is to show how good looking technology is and give a very eye-catching feel. Some of the images I will take will mostly be focusing on the devices I currently own, so a laptop, phone, and a TV, etc. This is because these are devices that develop a lot with new hardware and new software, always improving. Just recently, 8K TVs have been announced, which is extraordinary and really shows how technology is the future. I've chosen to do pictures around the concept of technology because of how interested I am in the field of technology. I've always liked technology since young age and how it always improves each time around. On screen will be some influential work of devices related to technology and what influences me to choose the subject of technology for my photography exhibition. So why are the pictures on screen influential to me? The pictures on screen right now has influenced me to choose the concept for my photography exhibition to be based around technology. This is because all three of the pictures above looks fantastic with the camera shot and also how the product looks. It really gives an effect to the audience where the device creates an effect of a luxury feel like the Samsung S6 or how deadly and powerful the product looks like the Alienware laptop. I have not found any particular artists in mind, although people I know that take pictures of technology are YouTubers that give reviews on products and more. They sometimes have pictures of technology as their thumbnail for their videos, and it looks so eye catching that it drags the audience in. On screen will be some pictures of few of the thumbnails that I found that are used in YouTube videos, which really drags me in to watch these type of videos. This also relates to the target audience that I'm targeting, which is the ages of 14 plus, because that is usually the age of when people really start to get into technology and understand more about it and make decisions on what product to buy in the future. For my timeline, I plan to finish the first two tasks for task 3, so this would be the concept for photography and also some of the influential work that I've researched. I will then move on to the second part of the task, which is to have sketches of the photography series or primary images that I took which can be used for the photography series. This has to be started on March 20th and completed on March 24th. My second part of the timeline is to start on March 24th to March 31st. During that span of time, we are going to have a list of equipment requirements, subject contacts, and have done some location scouting. We then move on to part 4 of task 3, which is to research galleries. The other dates I have right now are March 31st to April 11th, which is during Easter break, and this is to finish off the pitch. So this is to talk about my concept and more. And there's also part 8 of task 3, which is to do the legal and health and safety regulations. After Easter break, which is April 11th to April 29th, in a span of 2 weeks, I'm going to complete the rest of the parts for task 3. So this would be part 4, finding out the gallery's costs, part 5, budget for photography and use of exhibition, part 7, application for space, exhibition, budget, printing costs, and mounting costs, part 9, formal booking, risk assessments, space measurements and maps, and finally part 10, which is a brochure draft. We then move on to task 4 and 5, which is a production. The hand-in date for task 4 and 5 is May 2nd, although this date could also be negotiable, although if not possible, then I will have to finish the entire task 4 and 5 starting from April 29th to May 2nd. But again, these dates can be negotiated if possible, or I could start earlier and have a head-on to finish this task. For task 4, this is to start off with rough images and then moving on to annotations and evaluation of these rough images. We then start to get the final prints, so the editing process and get all the final pictures together and more. This can be done digitally or wall mounted physically. Then finally we start task 5, which is to complete the brochure for the exhibition, as the brochure is the item which will inform the audience about the exhibition. The gallery exhibition spaces I have currently found and researched is called Gagosian Gallery and Han Art Gallery. Both exhibition spaces are located in central Hong Kong, which is a highly dense populated area. On screen now is some of the images for my photography concept. The first is subject 1, that's the OnePlus 2 phone I mentioned earlier. I chose this device because it's something I own, but also because of its premium looking design. I will not be using the file behind the phone, but this is just a draft of what I would like when I take a picture like this. The front of the phone will also look good, but better during night or dark areas because it has backlight buttons which really contrast well with the dark. My second subject is the Lenovo Y50, the laptop I own. I've chosen Lenovo Y50 because when a laptop is shown to the public, every part of it is normally shown, like the display, keyboard, and overall looks. I chose this laptop because I can take really good shots during day and night because of the red backlight keyboard and also how it looks during the day. There's also the design of the laptop, which is mostly focused in this shot. Although in terms of camera shots, I'm going to try and change it a bit to get the best possible shot I can. Another subject is subject 3 is that's again the Lenovo Y50. This is a follow on from subject 2 where I took a shot to show off the Lenovo Y50 backlight keyboard. For my shooting idea, I would take this at night where the red light is much more visible and maybe keep the same camera shot and angle as it seems to be very effective in this shot. The laptop's backlight being shown in the dark is very effective and very eye-catching and really appealing to the audience. And as I own this product, I've seen this during the dark and is outstanding when I see this like during the nighttime. For equipment requirements, the equipment that I'll be needing would be the Canon DSLR 70D with a tripod. The Canon DSLR is to get those high quality images because the images that I showed before or for my image, the ones that I took primary, like the subjects I was just talking about, they were taken through a phone. So it already has decent quality, but with the DSLR, there's going to be a much deeper effect with those higher megapixels to get those better images. The reason for the tripod is to get still and steady shots. I could use handheld, although I want to test my limits and see what I could also do with a tripod. A tripod also makes it easier to position the camera and then make slight adjustments if needed without having to move the camera. The lens I shall use with the Canon DSLR is called the 50mm, where I can take really good depth of field shots and will be effective during the night. Thanks for listening to my pitch. Hopefully you have a good idea of what I would like to do for my photography exhibition. And yeah, thanks.